Well then, off we go, right? Towards... Oh god! I did not expect that to be so loud. Or so many. Oh goodness. Towards future endeavors. Why are you not, like, helping me, Dawnstar? I feel like your chi regeneration is not actually helping you. Well, hopefully he'll never win. Like, I legitimately feel like she's not helping at all. Oh, hello. Need that. There we go. Maybe I'll just put her to attack. Deal extra damage from martial styles. Yeah, I'll just put her to attack. It might help to have, like, another target on the battlefield. Because that wasn't helping. Hasn't been helping for a while. I mean, it helps a little bit. But I can just do Spirit Thief and just gain chi back, so, you know, whatever. What's up?
The grave digging business sure is a killer.
Right.
What do you need?
I want to talk to you about some troubling ghosts.
What about them?
Merchant buy.
Well, that makes things easier on me for sure. Now I can start selling those old plots again. Next time I'll just throw the bones in the river and be done with it.
Yeah.
Here's the reward I promised you.
I feel so dirty.
Now, if you find any more, remember, I'll pay good money for you to put them back down again. So get out there and get some ghosts. Venerated ancestors.
Right.
Anything else you want to know about the ghosts?
I mean, I'm probably pretty sure I could just fight these people and be done with it, but I don't want to do that.
Ah, Miss Chan. A tragedy, really, and one that happens all too often. It's always the pretty ones who go.
Right.
She died in childbirth, and the baby died with her. Her family put her in the family plot along with her son. She came up again recently, looking for revenge on me. She seems to think that I killed her baby, or took it, or something. Maybe she saw me take away the body, but she won't believe me. Every time I go near, she tries to kill me.
Probably because
that's valuable
true.
retail space over there.
Tell me what you know about her baby.
Her baby? Not much. It's in one of the plots there. I'm sure you can find it if you look. It was a long time ago. I don't even remember what its name was. But it was short, I know that. Definitely less than 3 words. But... sorry, that's really all I remember.
You're an awful gravedigger.
Anything else you want to know about the ghosts?
No, I'm gonna go talk to the other lady.
Oh, well, if you do...
I must be going. Well, 400 gold isn't bad. Silver isn't bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to the wife of the guy who choked to death. That one should be pretty easy. I don't think I'm gonna drag her out here, but it was said that she's next to the black leopard school. So let's do that. Since I'm here. Here-ish. I really wish they'd make, like, a Jade Empire 2. I think that would be awesome. Nope. Nope. I'm assuming this is some sort of... I don't even want to assume. Can't get up there. Okay.
Ah, it's you. I wanted the chance to thank you again for what you have done for my daughter.
Of course,
She
dude.
can live a full and healthy life now, one a father can be proud of. I thank you once more. I hope the heavens look kindly on you and give you a fate to be proud of.
I have a feeling if I would have got the doctor, he would have died. And I don't want that. Ooh, blacksmith shop. Ooh, blacksmith shop.
Welcome, welcome. Did someone from the Black Leopard School send you? No, I suppose you don't quite look like one of their students. Well, no matter. If you're looking for weapons, I have quite a good selection and reasonable rates. Would you like to see what I have for sale?
Yeah, actually.
Here you go. There's quite a lot, so take your time.
I've been looking for a new weapon. Bar of nickeled iron. This bar is made of iron alloyed with nickel, producing a far stronger metal referred to by some smiths as steeled iron or simply steel. Man, there's a lot of stuff here. Artifact weapon. Hello. 2, 3, 4, 5. I can totally buy it. Dragon sword will replace less powerful swords when purchased. Can I buy everything? I think I can. I want it. I want it. I want it. And I want it. I totally got everything. I don't know what the nickeled iron does, so I guess I'll find out. I guess it's time to use a different weapon. I have been curious for a while, so... Remap. I don't use Ice Shard. I would like to use the sword. Just to see it. There.
Why would the governor want to accuse you of doing this, Sung Tao?
Okay.
Good day, miss. Are you the new investigator I sent for? No, I can tell from
yeah.
your attire
Okay.
that you're not from the ministry. Oh, this is terrible.
I'm sure it is.
Everyone I send for disappears. There are powers at work here that are beyond my means to control.
Okay. Who are you?
I am Prefect Jitong. It is my duty to ensure that convicted criminals in the city are sentenced appropriately. But there are complications with my current trial. I have in my custody a suspected slave trader, Chandler Ling. But one of the high-ranking ministers is trying to get him released, and he wants me to convict another man. The man they want to accuse, Scholar Sun Tao, is a friend of mine, and I'm certain of his innocence. I need you to find proof so I can present it to the Minister of Justice.
I'll look for it. I'll do it. I can't stand to see an innocent man accused. Where should I start?
So, you'll help me? That's wonderful. All I need really is proof. Proof that Ling is indeed involved with the slave
And what if I
traders.
find proof to the opposite? Is the question.
If I can't prove Ling's guilt, I'll be forced to sentence Sung Tao to death. But every time I ask someone to discover the truth, they disappear or turn up dead.
Well, I'm a lot stronger than that, so...
Our best lead is Zibao, the last person known to have spoken with Ling before his arrest. But Bao knows me and my men. He won't talk to us.
Okay. Tell me about Chandler Ling.
Chandler Ling is a well-respected businessman and merchant here in the city. Until recently, I had no reason to suspect him of any wrongdoing. When I investigated Ling's shop, I found a valuable knife that I had purposely entrusted to one of my men, a man who has since disappeared.
Interesting.
Chandler Ling had a knife belonging to a man whose body couldn't be found. That was all the evidence I required.
It's really circumstantial. What is Zibao's connection to Chandler Ling?
I have no idea. The two men were seen together before we arrested Ling, but I have no other information about Zibao. He spends most of his time in the heart of the Empire Tavern, and he doesn't seem to have dealings with anyone else besides Chandler Ling. I know if I went to speak with him, I would get nowhere. But you could speak to him without raising suspicion.
I'll do what I can. Tell me about the slave traders.
I wish there was something concrete I could tell you. They're like a whisper on the wind or a shifting shadow. You think you see something, and then there's nothing.
Fascinating.
Whoever is behind the slavers must have a great deal of power. To remain that invisible is a hard thing to do.
Right. Tell me about Scholar Song Tao.
I've known Scholar Song Tao for several years. His uncle and my father were good friends. I only wish I knew why the governor wants him accused of this crime. If you want to know more about Song
The
Tao,
governor
you
might
should
be
speak with him yourself.
a slaver. I'll go find Zibao then.
Good. Look for him in the heart of the Empire Tavern. It's upstairs at the Imperial Arena. Don't scare him away. If we lose him, we lose our last connection to Ling.
Fair.
A difficult situation to be placed in. I hope we are up for the challenge.
Yeah, me too. This sounds like a thing I might have to talk my way out of. Chandler Ling.
I don't know why you're wasting your time. I'm obviously innocent, and yet you still want to risk yourself needlessly.
Because you're not. Why are you so sure I'll be at risk?
I'm no fool. Those men haven't returned, and I can assure you it isn't because they've decided to take a holiday. Chasing after criminals is dangerous work. Obviously, there are risks involved.
Right.
Why would you risk yourself when even the local minister seems content with the scholar's arrest?
I have no idea, Sir Mix-a-Lot. What were you doing?
Doing? I wasn't doing anything more than I usually do in a day's work. I was selling my wares to a few of my preferred clients. Prefect Jitong was one of them. The next thing I know,
medallion is
guards
something else,
confiscate
dude.
my goods and tell me I'm suspected of
I
slave
expect you
trading.
to just
It was likely the
bust
most
into, like,
ludicrous thing I've
rap
ever
any
been
minute now.
told. Of course, the prefect claims that some of my items belong to his missing men, but that doesn't mean I took the items from their lifeless bodies.
How did you acquire those items belonging to Jitong's men?
In a given day, I meet with several buyers and probably twice as many sellers. There are always more sellers than buyers.
Of course.
My job is to determine whether something is worth buying, not whether the seller is worth buying from. If I see a bargain, I don't care who the seller is. Suffice to say, those items could be from any number of sellers. I don't recall who sold them to me, but that certainly doesn't make me guilty of slave trading.
Right. I think you might have sold them into slavery. Can you tell me about the slave traders?
No more than you've heard for yourself, I'm sure. They are a myth, a rumor, really. Nobody has ever seen them, and nobody has any proof they exist. And yet, there is still a belief that they exist. Madmen terrorizing the poor and abducting the helpless. It all seems very superstitious.
Very superstitious.
Abducting a person isn't like picking
Writing
someone's
on the
pocket, you
wall.
know. There would be evidence, signs of a struggle. But people will believe what they want to.
All right, I should get going.
Of course. Do what you need to. If you discover anything, it will only prove my innocence further. Good luck.
We'll see. I need to talk to that lady. Wherever she might be. Rin Fang.
Yes. Is there something I can do for you?
Forgive the interruption, but are you Rin Fang?
Yes. Yes, I am. How do you know my name? Have we met?
Oh boy. Tell me about how your husband died.
It should never have happened. I was preparing dinner for him, as I normally did, but it burned, so I went and bought some food already prepared.
Okay.
It was the salmon. I knew it smelled odd when I bought it, but the price was right, and I needed it in a hurry, and I'm so ashamed.
It's not your fault.
Yes, it is. No matter what you say, I will live the rest of my life with this guilt. But what pains me more is that his spirit cannot rest.
Because he choked on bad
I have tried
salmon.
to visit his grave, but his madness knows no bounds. He seeks to drive me away at all costs. I think he might even try to kill me.
Yeah, he wants me to kill you. I think that's a fair guess. Why don't you explain it to him?
He never listens to me. He doesn't give me a chance, but maybe if you were there with me, could you be there with me? If you believe me, he might listen.
I mean...
Yes, if we went together, he might listen. Can we go now then, to see him?
Either that, he'll make you explode, or I'll make him explode. Yeah, let's go now. Sure. We'll see what happens.
You? You're back to gloat over this victory of yours, Harpy? Causing my torment and death, is that satisfying to you?
You wanted me to bring her to you. It was a bad fish that killed you, not her.
How can you be so certain? How can you believe her after you know what she's done to me?
Because she believes me. She has seen me at our home mourning for you still. Not a day has gone by where I didn't cry over your death. It almost makes me wish you'd have your wish, just so I could be with you again.
Feng, you really do care. Then all this time, my cursing, it was wrong.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they say that words are the only bullets in truth's bandolier, after all. Yes. Yes, you're both wrong. No, forgive her.
You killed me, but I see now in those eyes I fell in love with that you didn't mean to and that it pains you greatly.
Well, good.
I forgive you, Feng.
I was intending to come back here anyway.
Thank
So I
you
can
for
see
what
about
you
the
have
kid.
done, for both of us. In time, I hope I can repay you your kindness.
I hope so too, but it's not necessary.
Oh,
God.
Longsword. Oh, my attacks aren't working.
Well, that didn't work. Cool looking though.
Spirit beat.
Take this.
Leaping tide.
That worked out better than I hoped.
Have you found my baby? Have you seen him?
How can I prove to you that your baby... I think I know which grave belongs to your baby. I haven't found your baby yet. Let's go with that one yet. First. Is it... No, that's her. Chun Li.
Have you found my baby?
Your baby is dead.
No. No! I can't. I refuse to believe it. My darling, precious little boy. Can't be dead. Not now. Not like this. He must be out there. I must see him with my own eyes.
How can I prove to you that he's dead?
I can't believe anything you say. Words lie. People lie.
Yeah, not me,
I
though.
must see him with my own eyes. If he were dead, he would be here in my family plot with my other relatives. If your lies are true, then Shen, that murdering monster, would have buried him here. All my family is here. But I don't know these names. I don't know my baby's name.
Really?
My family would have named him after I passed beyond. Shen must know, or there must be some way to find him. I remember so little since I passed away.
What can you tell me about your baby?
He was my darling child. My only son. I had planned to name him... I don't remember what it was. So much of the past is unclear to me now. I remember... there was an aunt? An uncle? Or was it his father? I don't remember it any clearer than that. Every time I try to grasp it, it slips away.
How would I prove your baby's here?
I'd have to see his grave. I'd have to see it with my own eyes and look inside. If he was dead, if he was here, I'd see the tiny spark of his spirit there calling to me. But if it isn't him, I'm so close to breaking completely now. The madness that has overtaken all the other ghosts here has its claws in me as well. My despair is so great that if you lie, if you prove false, then all hopes would be lost, and I fear I would descend into madness from which there is no return.
I'll look for your baby. No. I'll look for your baby. Let me look at these over
Please
again.
find my baby.
Gaze upon 4 tombstones. So she's the mom. I don't know. I mean, it says a boy. But she said it was her boy was named after a relative, not the glorious strategist. I don't think it's this one because Shen, whatever his name was, said it was 2 names. So it's got to be this one, right? Named in honor of his uncle, Chantuo. I think I know.
Have you found...
Yeah. I think I know which grave belongs to your baby.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think it's Chantuo.
I know I wouldn't be able to stand it if I was separated from him again. Please don't let this madness consume me. Are you sure it is the right grave?
God, I hope so. Yes, I'll show you.
I cannot read. Which one is he?
That one. Chantuo, because it's named after his uncle. Right?
This is him! My poor darling. Chantu. He is truly dead after all. I could not bring myself to believe it. Dead before his time. He rests here near my own body. My darling, darling boy. I come to you now.
That was depressing. On to brighter and happier things, I guess.